Question achi, the coach of a cricket team buys 7 bat and 6 balls for rupees 3,800. Later she buys 3 bats and 5 balls for rupees 1,750. Find the cost of each bat and ball. We have to find the cost of each bat and each ball. So we have to consider the cost of each bat and each ball. Call it the cost of each bat be rupees X, cost of each ball be rupees Y. The the cricketer coach buys 7 bats and 6 balls. First we have to find the cost of 7 bats and 6 balls. Cost of 7 bats is 7 into X equal to 7x rupees, because we know the cost of 1 bat, that is X. For 7 bats, 7x. Then cost of 6 balls, cost of 6 balls is 6 into Y, 6y rupees. Then the total 7 bat and 6 ball cost 3,800. So according to question, the 7x plus 6y equals to 3,800. Equation 1. Then similarly, cost of 3 bats and 5 balls is 750. 3x plus 5y equal to 750 equation 2. And we have to solve this by using substitution method. So first we find any variable as the expression of other variable. Any equation you can take. This is the small equation. We take this equation from equation 2. We get substitution method. First we have to find the value of one variable from equation 2. This is the small value, so we express a variable from this equation. From equation 2, 3x, we have to take 5y to RHS, 750 minus 5y, then x equals to 3 is multiplied here, and then when it goes to other side, it become divided. 750 minus 5y divided by 3. Then substituting this x value in another equation, that is equation 1, not in equation 2. We find the value of x from equation 2, so we need not to substitute that value in same equation. We put that value in other equation, that is equation 1. Now we put that equation value of x in equation 1, that is 7x x value plus 6y equals to 3,800. Solving this, we get y equal to 50. Then we can put the value of y in an equation or in value of x. Putting the value of y in x, we get x equal to 1750 minus 5y. 5 into y equal y is 50, then divided by 3. 5 into 5 25, 250. Then we solve, we get 500. So the cost of each bat is 500 rupees and each ball is 50 rupees. Next is the taxi charges in a city consist of a fixed charge together with the charge of distance covered. For a distance of 10 km, the charge paid is 105 rupees, and for a journey of 15 km, the charge paid is 155 rupees. What is the fixed charge and the charge per kilometer? Then how much does the person have to pay for traveling 25 km? Means there was a fixed charge. Later we have to pay the charges as per kilometer. So we have to take or consider, let us consider the fixed charge. Of taxi be x rupees. Then the charges per kilometer be y rupees. Then for 10 km, according to question, for 10 km he paid 105 rupees. So for 10 km he pay the fixed charge along with the charges per kilometer. So fixed charge is x, then charges per kilometer is y. Per kilometer is y. For 10 km, 10 into y equal to total rupees 105, that is equation 1. Then for 15 km, charges paid ₹155. Then similarly fixed charge, then charges per kilometer, each kilometer, that is y rupees. For 15 km, 15 into y rupees equals 155, equation 2. Then we have to solve by substitution method. This any equation you can take from equation 1. We get x equals to 105 minus 10y. Then substituting the value of x in equation 2, because we get that value from equation 1, so we have to pay in equation 2. We get equation 2 is here, x equals to x, putting the value of x in equation 2, 105 minus 10y plus 15y equal to 155. So 105 minus 10y plus 15y equals to 5y. Because the sign is different, we have to subtract the value, the coefficient. The larger sign will represent the results, a plus plus. So 5y equals to 155 minus 105, because here it is plus. Then when take that value from one side to LHS to RH, then the sign will change, minus 550 510 y equals to 50 by 5 equals to 10 rupees for each kilometer. Then we have to find the value of x. So for x equals to 105 minus 10 into y equals to 105 minus 100 equal to 5 rupees. The fixed charges for taxi is 5 rupees and each kilometer is 10 rupees. Then finally the question will ask that for 25 kilometer we have to know that is a fixed charge, that is 5, and for each kilometer, that is y. 25 kilometer, each kilometer is 10 rupees, so 5 plus 250 equals to 255 rupees. If next question, a fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. When we added 2 in both numerator and denominator, we get 9 by 11. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. So last we have to find the fraction. So we don't know what is the fraction, so we have to consider the fraction. Let us consider the fraction. Be x by y. Then we have to go for first line. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 when 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. We have to write that when 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, the fraction becomes 9 by 11. So the original fraction we take, that is x by y. But in equation, when we add 2 on both numerator, we add 2 on numerator, also in denominator, that becomes 9 by 11. We have to solve this. Cross multiplication means the one of the fraction numerator is multiplied with denominator of other fraction. So this like, so 11 into x plus 2 equals to 9 into y plus 2. 11x plus 22 equals to 9y plus 18. 11x minus 9y equals to 18 minus 22. 11x minus 9y equals to minus 4. Question 1. Similarly, when we add 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, fraction becomes 5 by 6. X by y, 3 is added, so plus 3 equals to 5 by 6. And solve by this cross multiplication method. Numerator is then multiplied with denominator. 6 into x, 6x plus 6 into 3 is 18. Here 5 into y, 5y plus 5 3j 15. 6s 5y comes to LHS and the sign changes, minus 5y equals to 15. 18 to the right side, that is minus 3, and 6y minus 5y minus 3, equation 2. From equation 1 we get 11x equals to minus 4, 9y come to RHS, plus 9y. Then x equals to minus 4 plus 9y. 11 is divided, and for substituting this value, substituting the value of x in equation 2, we get equation 2 is 6 into x value minus 4 plus 9y, 11 minus 5y equals to minus 3. Then we multiply, because this one and the denominator can't cancel. Substituting the value of x in equation 2 into 6 into x value put, then minus 5y equal minus 3. We have to multiply 6 with the numerator. 6 into 4 minus 24 plus 6 into 9 54y divided by 11. When we take LCM, 11 into 5 equal to 55y equal to minus 3. Then we solve minus 24, that was 54y and minus 55y, that gives minus y equal to minus 3. 11 multiplied to the RHS, then minus y equal 24 goes to RHS and gives minus 9, y equal to 9. Then you have to find the value of x. So for x equals to minus 4 plus 9 into y value is 9 divided by 11, that is minus 4 plus 9 81 11. The sign is different. 81 subtract 4 from 81, that is 77 by 11. We get 7. So the fraction is x y by 3. So x equal to 7 y 9. Another number is age problem, which is most exciting and which is very easy. Just we have to understand each line, each and every line. So 5 years hence or 5 years after, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. And 5 years ago or before, Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. What are the percentage of what? Jacob and his son. So we have to take the age of Jacob and his son. Let the age of Jacob be x year and age of his son be y year. Then we go for first line, 5 year hence. 5 year hence, after 5 years, the age of Jacob will be now the age of the present age. Let the present age. Also here the present age. If the present age of Jacob is x, after 5 years it becomes x plus 5. If the age of year is 10 now, then after 5 years it will 15 years, because you ahead or you cross the 5 year. You plus 10 plus 5 is 15. Like that, the age of Jacob, the present age of Jacob is x. After 5 years, 5 years hence or 5 years after, the age of Jacob will be x plus 5 years. Similarly, age of his son will also 5 plus 5 years. Then 5 years hence, the age of Jacob will be 3 times of his son. After 5 years, the Jacob's age is equals to, will means equals to 3 times that is son. As per the question is, we have to write like that. The age of Jacob is after 5 years x plus 5. So according to question, age of Jacob, first the age of Jacob is x plus 5. Will or is or are, that represents equals to 3 times, means 3 into what? that of his son's age equals to y plus 5. Understand? According to question, we have to write the age of Jacob is or will or was, that represent equals to 3 times means into his son. Before that we have to find that the 5-year hence age of Jacob and age of his son. Then it is solving this x plus 5 equals to 3y plus 15. Then x 3y comes here, minus 3y 15, 5 goes to that side, minus 5 equal to x minus 3y equals to 10. Question 1. We have to find another equation. We go to the question 5 years ago. Right, 5 years ago. Ago means before. Age of Jacob equals to the present age is x. Before 5 will deduct or 5 will subtract, so that becomes x minus 5 year. Because if your age is 10 now, before 5 year your age was 10 minus 5, that is 5 year. Then his age of his son equals to y minus 5. Yes. Then according to question, hence I was said that according to question we have to write Jacob's age. 5 years ago, Jacob's age is x minus 5. So x minus 5 was means equals to 7 times that of his son. The son's age was y minus 5. This line is very important. According to question, we have to write that solving this equation equals to 7y minus 35. Y comes here equals to minus 35. 5 goes to that side, minus 30. X minus 7y equal to minus 30. Equation 2. Solving two equations from equation 1. We get x equal to 10 plus 3y. Then substituting the value of x in equation 2, we get substituting the value of x in equation 2. Equation 2 is x minus 7 into y equals minus 30. The x value is 10 plus 3y minus 7y equal to minus 30. 10 7 minus 3 is 4y equal to minus 30. Minus 4y equal to 10 will go to RHS and the sign will change, minus 30 minus 10. Then y equals to, the sign will same, so we add that number and the sign will remain same. 41 minus 4 equal to 10. So y equal 10 for x equals to 10 plus 3 into y. 10 plus 3 into y. 10 plus 30 equal to 40. So the present age of Jacob is 40 years and his son's age is 10 years. So the 3.3 word problem is finished. Next we do the 3.4 as per elimination process.